Hey my brothers, this is Midtown Savior. I am back with another video. Before I begin this video, I want to say hey to my brothers and also hey to my enemies. Remember this, as long as you standing up for men's rights, you're going to always have enemies. Remember this, it was that same enemy that put you on child support. Remember this, it was that same enemy that put you on alimony for the rest of your life. And remember this, it was that same enemy that tried to force jab you, if you know what I mean. The name of today's video is What We Learned from Kevin's Death, Mr. Samuel's death. You know? Got my get up on because I want to preach a little bit today to you brothers, to those who watch it, because I want you to learn. And what I want you to learn is the fact that your life has no value as a man. No matter if you're trying to help women, I'll be there for them. The value is the same as a man. Not only in this country, but in the world, as far as I'm concerned. But the West specifically. You know, this man stood for trying to critique the woman, to make the woman better, to hopefully wake the woman up into criticizing her and to be better, to want her to want a family, the nuclear family. He was all about families and getting couples together. This was his thing, right? But see, what you men are learning, because we know, but what you men are learning in today's society is the fact that nobody give a damn about your life. Nobody fucking cares. He was high value, had the money. They didn't give a fuck, whether he was whether you high value or low value. They treat you all the same. As far as I'm concerned, people celebrated. Even had sellout ass preachers celebrating this man's death to get a profit, to get some type of profit from the monster. And the monster is the female in this country. He wanted to be and get some type of recognition for talking shit about a man that was actually trying to help women, right? He figured if he talks shit about a man, that females will spare him. That females will come more and offer him more in the church. He was a pimp pastor who was trying to pimp his way by pimping his way into good graces of the modern beast female in this society. This woman in this today's society do not care about your life, about what you stood for, all the work, all the money. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to men being high value, all you are is a high value target. You even more of a target for the woman to use you. That's it. As we know now, well, men know more than ever because of Brother Samuels, that women only look at you as a utility. See, we've been preaching for years, but now they see it. They know that more than ever. You see, it don't change nothing. It don't change the fact that they look at you all the same. It's just amplified on the level now that the world get to see, because women are celebrating this man's death. They're celebrating this man's pain and suffering. Disregarding his family, disregarding all his loved ones or his mother. They didn't give a fuck, because the feminist mafia agenda stays the same. You see, what did the mafia play a part in this man's death? Let me tell you how they played a part in his death. This is what they did. They destroyed his image that he worked so hard to build. Putting out hit pieces about his life. Talking about he was broke. You see what I'm saying? Calling him a hater who hated, they saying that he hated women. And he actually loved women. Women coming out saying that it was karma. See, all of these things, they using these things to destroy this man's image after death. See, if the mafia gonna kill you, they'd kill you by destroying your reputation after death. Because that's the only thing you have is your legacy. So if they can destroy that legacy, your image in death, then they win. See, that's the cold-hearted truth that people is having a hard time accepting. Some of these men that's now starting to really wake up and realize that women don't give a fuck. Even we had these simps. Shout out to Mr. Palmer. He would say simp enforcers that will come out here in society today and talk shit about the man because they're getting the benefit. They figure they get some how would you say, they figure they get themselves in some good graces with the modern day female. But the modern females look at you the same way she look at me and every man in society, as nothing, as a means to an end. It don't change. The game remains the same. See, I made a video a while back called The Men's Pain. And in that video, I described how your life is so painful, how society treats you as a man, how they disregard your life, disregard your worth, disregard the value that they call high value, all the work you put into this society. They disregard everything about you. And no matter how much you work, it don't mean shit. That's the reality of the men in this country. But they say there was a woman by the name of Vivica Fox, that piece of shit woman, talking about it was karma. Karma for what? What did the man do? But criticize y'all, hoping that y'all do better. He was trying to get the nuclear family back together, which is fucking dead. As I told you, man, this is a burning house. Get out. But he wanted to believe. For you women, right? See, that's the reality that we as red pill men understand. And we trying to get you men to see it too. But some of you just don't fucking get it. You still want to believe in the dream. The dream is fucking dead. That's why men trying to find their way out. See, I get it. I get why you want to leave the country. I get why you want to go overseas to get you a stray dog. It's better than dealing with a shark. The shark kills on sight. The stray dog, like I always say, keep up your payments and it'll be all right. It'll be loyal. You see, this is the reason why men in this country are trying their best to get the fuck out of here. Because they know, definitely As a black man, we know what it is out here. But as a man, period, we definitely know what it is out here. Women celebrating this man's death, and then the story before Kevin Samuels passed was the OnlyFans hoe who got off with murder and didn't even have to deal with due process and got out scot-free. This country showing us, man, how they feel about us, how they disregard our life, disregard our feelings, call us deadbeats, criticize us, and most of us put up in the system. Men are walking away, refusing to deal with these bitches. Excuse my French. Because the reality is, it's not worth it anymore. We have an economy that's crashing. We got gas going up. Lord don't knows how high it's going up now. $4 to $5 a gallon. Cost of living going fucking sky high. It's becoming more harder and harder to live, as we can see. This great, they call Babylon, is crashing in front of all of us. The game is set. You see what I'm saying? And we as men, as I said before, need to now be the owl. Take a step back and realize that Kevin was the final warning for the beast. The female tried to get him to get their act together. There's no more Kevin Samuels after him. I know people talking about passing the torch. Fuck the torch. Burn that motherfucking torch. Man, take a step back. They just showed you how they feel about your life. As we already know as Red Pill, man, we understand how they feel about our life. They don't give a fuck. So if you ain't learned nothing from Kevin Samuels, you learned from his death that nobody give a fuck about your life and your damn feelings. So deal with it or get the fuck out of here. Understand that. That's how they feel about you. This modern day woman. Yes, they declared war on your punk ass, because that's how they feel about you. They don't want no criticism. They don't want you telling them what to do. What they want is for you to leave them the fuck alone. And so, men, you need to do that. Leave this country. Start a new life. Whatever you want to do. Create you a new name. Whatever. Call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because we in a place in this country where we have no woman. We have no identity here as men. We need to fucking leave and create our own identity. Because we have nothing here. You need to trace the money. Man, fuck the money, man. Money gonna come when you grind and get it. Money is just a necessity to live, man. Doing what you love to do while you here in life is what's important. Fuck that. Chase your passion. Fuck the money, man. And be happy with the life you have with the life you have, because you have shit here. So when I say be happy, find your way so you can get the fuck out of here and find your way in life again. Because if we ain't learned nothing from brother Kevin Samuels, we learned that they don't give a fuck about our life in this country, period. Period. Women don't give a fuck. Society don't give a damn. Nobody cares about you as a man. Understand that. And you can try to convince yourself by going back to the plantation, but the reality of the situation is it will never fucking change. It will only get worse for your life until you wake up and walk the fuck away. And walking the fuck away is the best thing you could ever do for your life. Because the woman today, I'm telling you right now, don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it again. The woman today, I'm telling you right now, she don't give a fuck whether you live or die. So your decision that you make in this life, do what's best for you. And what's best is leaving this place, because you have a place with no woman and no name and no home. Because how can you call this a home when that home wants you to be in jail? How can you call this a home when that home don't want you to be around your children? How can you call this a home when your own women want you dead? Brothers, listen to me and what I'm trying to tell you today. This is what we learned from Brother Kevin Samuels' death. It's that you are living in a place where you have no home, no woman, no nothing. Now you got to create your passion so you can create your own space and create your own world. Or become that owl. See, we men going our own way while we left years ago because we realized, because there's nothing here for none of us. So you have no choice but to make a decision like that. I love you, brothers, but remember, create your passion and create your life. I'm going to repeat that one more time before y'all leave. Listen to me. Think about what I'm saying before you go to sleep tonight. Create your passion and create your life by leaving. See, when you create your passion going to lead you out of this life where you can create your own life by leaving and creating your own way. It's the only way you can find some type of peace in your life, because there's no peace here. You are alone. A man's pain is no joke, as we can see. So yes, the mafia created a hit piece on Kevin Samuels to destroy the image he worked so hard to build. I'm here today to tell you, leave this place. Fuck creating the image for these women. Fuck creating the image for this society, because this society turned its back on you the same way these fucking women did. I love you, brothers, and I'm out.
I've been standing in this corner for a week, losing my religion. I feel like I'm talking in my sleep. I've been staring in a motherfucking mirror, trying to find a reflection of the exception to any kind of conception. Confessing I got the essence illuminated, fluorescent, finessing, forever stressing the problems in my possession. Potentially I could be one of the greatest poets living. My lack of confidence and compliments the former artists I compose at the symposium. Make control of the podium, passive aggressive opinions never make a difference. So I just try to lament it. My flow is hard to cement, but the fact that I will write into the page begins to glisten, convincing people to listen. For instance, my intuition is telling me throw my caution to the wind with inhibitions, in addition to attrition, confirming any suspicion that my vision was conflicted by a minor contradiction, and my mission was affected by an ingenuous message to tell me that I'm impeccable rapping like a professional. Words I use to deceive. I need a moment to breathe. I got voices in my head and they're refusing to leave. They're all speaking at once. My brain is so overpopulated. Pick the pen and put it to the page. That discombobulated failure's not an accident. It's actually an action. It's the act of having opportunities and passing with a lack of passion. You relaxing to imagine what you fabricated. Fascinating. While you take a break, I'm on the sideline, salivating, aggravated, dedicated, talking like you in a position to really regulate it. Records never resonated. This track is a revelation, amazing, illegible letter that's depicting my written resignation. Don't ever say a word. I know I need serious help, but I've been so depressed that lately I can't even help myself. All I think about is death. I said there's pain in my seclusion, no confusion. I'm suicidal. I've come to that conclusion. Lord. All I really needed was a little bit of time, and I've been talking to myself. I don't think I'm gonna be fine, and I've been trying to find what it really means to have a purpose. Whenever I feel deserving of the pain that I receive, that you observing with your eyes, your mind, body, and soul. They come and sin of the ignorance that keeps you in control, and you the type to sign your life away for all the things you like just to fulfill your appetite. Despite the new rappers, the light, in spite of all the warning signals, I've been ignoring the signs of my signature isn't glorious. Lyrically, I'm synonymous, an artist or a columnist. No respect for a novice, they only notice the novelist. Prophetic with my legend, like my pen was Nostradamus. Says I can't make any promises. The future look pedestrian. I pencil necessary in section for your digestion. The cause of your indiscretion, suggesting that my progression develops within the session. The topics that I'm addressing, assessing need of possession, proceeding with an exception. I've been in search of acceptance. I'm surgical with the verb of vernacular. My procedure, extracting your synesthesia with ounces of anesthesia. I'm dousing you with the truth while I'm drowning you with some honesty. I doubt you're gonna believe I'm actually a beginner with aspirations of being a Pulitzer Prize. Winning all the surprise, nigga. You block my demise, nigga. Don't ever say a word. I know I need serious help, but I've been so depressed that lately I can't even help myself. All I think about is death. I said there's pain in my seclusion, no confusion. I'm suicidal, I've come to that conclusion, Lord. Please don't ever confuse it, cause I'ma do it like a rapper never did it. When I finish the B2B in a critical condition, medical attention to the point that it never survives. I'm barely alive and never revive, and I'm buried with a very crucial crucifix. I'm losing my religion in the moment, and I'm praying for atonement of the sins that I committed in the past to wash away all my pain. I'm finally free at last to relax.